I have so much debt, but it's of my own making. It's because of my own bad choices. Of course, my husband is my accomplice, and we need to really take a look at how we're going to conquer our debt. Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of My Chaotic Budget. My name is Sandra, and on this channel, we do all things budget related when it comes to mine and my husband's paychecks. And in this episode, we are going to look at how we're doing with our goal to pay off Target. And I'm going to tell you how I'm planning to pay over $1,200 in debt to Target within a 3-month time frame. I came up with this goal back at the start of June 21st. The total that I had on my Target card, of course, was $1,209.35. My goal date to have this paid off is September 24th. Now, I did not say September 21st because I always get paid on the 24th. And therefore, when I get paid is when I definitely want to pay whatever interest is left over, anything that is needing to be paid, and it should bring it down to zero. If I have this amount, $1,209.35, and I want to pay it down in 3 months, then that means I need to take this amount and divide it by 3. And that means each month I have to make a payment of a minimum of $404. But I need to take into consideration whatever the interest is gained. Now, on average, the interest that has come in is close to $28 each month. And because it's $28 each month, that means I need to add $84 to the $1,209, which is, of course, 28 times 3. If the interest is at this amount. That total then changes to $1,293.35. So we take that new number, and I really need to pay $432 a month, more or less. Now, how can I make this happen? I have several things that I can use at my disposal, so I'm going to share with you each one that I have been working towards. My minimum payment is $40, guaranteed. So that's $40 I know for sure that is going to be paid. So I still need, from that $432, I still need $392 to pay. Then I always give an extra $30 from each of my paychecks, my husband's paychecks, etc. We usually have 3 paychecks in a month. So if you take those 3 months times the 30, that means that there will be an extra $90 a month because we roughly have those 3 checks. And we can take that away from the amount, from the $392 that we had left over. So now I'm left with $302 to come up with. Now I also have some debt snowballs. Debt snowballs have been other bills that I've already paid off, and now it's an amount that I'm adding to my overall debt payments, especially the one that I'm tackling, which would be this one in this instance for Target. So the total amount of debt snowballs that I have accumulated is $442. Now that's a lot. You would think that I'd be able to pay this amount with this here. Now, not all of this $442 belongs to me. My husband did pay off some of his debts, and that's $142. So this could belong to him for his debts that he may want to put towards. So I may not always have this $142 available to me. So then that puts me at $300 out of this $442, leaving $2 that I'd need to come up with. So I'm going to use savings challenges to fill in the rest. And my fingers are crossed. So this is how I believe I will be able to come up with the minimum amount of $432 to pay off Target within 3 months. This is my plan. And so far, I have done a pretty good job. The only issue I have is that I used the card. It is so much easier to use that card when I need to make a purchase. And I'm thinking it's going to be one of those cards that if I use it, I need to cash stuff for it. And that may be the next thing that I try to tackle once it is paid off, is to cash stuff for Target Therefore, I make a decision. Okay, I use the Target card. I get my 5% off. Let me make a payment. Now, I was asked recently why I don't make multiple payments in between due dates. It's a very good question, and it's something that I'm actually considering. They made perfect sense. You will save on interest if you pay down before the payment is due. So I'm highly considering doing that, and I may end up doing it in this way. The only thing is I am afraid of getting flagged. I've never done it before, like made multiple payments, because as you can see here, when I get the debt snowball, it's on different paychecks, because it wouldn't work out if it was just all coming out from one paycheck. It just doesn't work that way. I have to figure out how I can make it work, but I think I have a solid plan to at least get this done by September 24th. So I'm sticking with my goal. I have it here. Pay off Target, $1,200. We can do this. We can do this. And I think that in all things, if I at least have one goal that I complete out of the 3, that's better off than what I had been doing before. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you want to keep up with me and stay tuned for whether I do accomplish this or not, that'd be great. Please subscribe, like, and put on the little bell notification so that you can be up to date with my progress. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.